I need to actually sing my tune and get started. I was gonna say, was that a normal that spawned off the incense? It's like, is the game break or something? Who knows? Anyways, I am Jackie K. Hello and welcome to our little stream that we're doing today. I am very much looking forward to playing with Cotton Falcon and maybe getting a purple sheep or two along the way. I mean, like, I have probably 20 million shiny Mareeps as is, but I won't complain about another one, especially because now I can just transfer them to home. Before I forget though, it is also the mark of a very memorial moment. Cotton Falcon here has a lot of Mega Ampharos candy just sitting around. And even though we have no race to do, there's gonna be nothing but electric and dragon type spawns for the next couple hours. So I can't think of a better moment to unleash the true glory of Cotton Falcon. Is this a waste of energy? Yes, but I mean, it's only gonna cost 200 once, and after that, I can just walk him however much I want. And because me and Cotton Falcon are good buds, I don't mind walking him around if I find myself low on energy. If I really need a dragon type, I can just like Mega Evolve my Charizard and Charizard X. There he is! With its glorious hair and amazing tail. Oh, that's right, we get to see him on the field now too. His hair may be a little bit confused, but I'm sure we can make it work. And I also kind of wanted to like try to find a moment to actually get the rocket balloon before it went away, because like it's been sitting here. Oh, it's gone. I was gonna say, it's been sitting here around the whole time since I've been setting up, and I do actually need to do battlegrounds with that, so it probably would. I just thought like it'd be fun to like take down a rocket grunt with a Mega Evolved Pokemon, but apparently that was 1 minute too long. Oh well. I guess there's no, at least that means there's no reason not to stall the start of what I would consider the main show here today. I mean, we're here for Pokemon Go. But as you can tell, I have other things in store. Including a pretty special thing that I haven't really done since the last Incense Day. For those of you new here, what I typically do is we play Mario Kart. On certain Pokemon Go events, I would sometimes run a game of Mario Kart in the background. And I think this is the first time on stream that we're actually doing this game. Because oh man, I can think of a board that's just perfect for Cotton Falcon and all of his friends. All his glorious sheepy friends. I guess the other thing is like, I am down for all the Mareeps, even if they don't turn purple, because I want to max out Cotton Falcon, so I need all the Marep XL candy I can possibly get a hand on. But let's figure out who we want to use on the board here today. Well, I guess it doesn't matter who's player 1, because majority of them are going to be turned to CPUs later on down the line. And also, I want to give a shout out to one of my friends who's like, this is one of their favorite games of all time. And this is his favorite character of all time. So we're throwing Koopa Kid in the front. You'll for the first one. I don't know. I was a little debating whether to go hard or easy, because like hard, well, the computers are performing their best, but easy can be just as appealing, just as entertaining for its own reasons, because they can be hilariously bad sometimes. Just who do we get to actually fill out those other 2 slots though? That is the question that's really gonna drive my mind. CPU Toad can do some pretty fun things, and I guess like it wouldn't be a shout out to computers in Mario Party if we didn't include Peach as well. Anyways, we are going to Rainbow Dream. And I'm kind of debating like if I should like bump up the turns, cause I'm definitely going to be streaming at least 2 hours. And to fit the theme, I'd like to do it on this board. We'll start with, you know what, I'm gonna start with 25 and just go from there. Oh man, it's tempting to just like mess around with this and like make it only goofy mini games. I mean, I can play around with that setting depending on how quickly this one ends off, like how quickly things go. Now, where's the other electric type? Like, it feels like it's been a couple minutes since one spawned. Anyways, for computers, like, typically, like, if I'm not trying to do... If I don't care about traditions, I like to give everyone at least 1 star. That way, like, it allows for more... You know what? We're gonna give everyone, like, 5 stars. Because the more stars you have off the start, the more, like, the quicker we get into the shenanigans of Mario Party with all the star stealing and stuff like that. And after all, like, I'm not playing, so I have no stakes in this. We're here just for the fun of it. You may be going, Jacket K. Those of you new here may be going, Jacket K, you are playing Mario Party, you're player 1. Well, there's a fun little trick in all the GameCube Mario Parties that I'm looking forward to showing off with you all. It might even be in Mario Party 8 because that was also developed by Huston. Or, I do know eventually down the line they like patch it out because too many people would use it to farm for in-game currency and stuff like that. I guess that was pretty cool to get 2 Pulse XL candy. Not sure when I actually would use that over anything. Of course Peach gets it. Pikachu, really? How come I don't recall Pikachu from the graphic? And also, I feel a little ripped off. Like, we all see frickin' Pikachu in practically every event. Pikachu did not need to be in the spawn pool. I won't complain because technically it can be shiny, and normal shiny Pikachu is probably a little rare if you weren't around for like the very first community day ever. You know, when I think more about it, I'm surprised I only had like that little XL candy of Pikachu, considering how just freaking all over the place they've been. But I kind of wonder like how many Hat Pikachu events we've had since the introduction of level 41 through 50. Alright, before I forget, let's show off the fun feature of turning off the player controller. And I probably don't need to set Rumble on. Do we... Yeah. Cool, I can mess around with that on the fly. Yeah, I'll leave it on normal because, like, you all might be reading what they're saying because I'm not interacting with it. If I think of something else we need to do on the fly, we can do there. And now I can just set down the controller and play Pokemon Go for however long I want. And that's basically how it works. Yeah, now, like, it's just... We're free to up to go with the chat. Chat is free to, like... We're free to talk about, like, whatever we want, like, what's going on in the game, how you're doing with this instant event so far. The discussion is on the table and free for everyone. I just figured, like, having something besides catching Pokemon going on in the game is always good for these types of streams, because it actually, like, gives me the opportunity to, like... I find myself... As you can probably tell already, I run out of conversation topics very easy, especially when I'm talking by myself. I guess that's human nature, though. Plus, I got the excuse of if I'm not being funny, then the game can be funny for me. Or even just, like, entertaining, whatever you want to call it. I went for a little, like, quick restock. So hopefully we have enough items to last throughout the whole time frame. I think, like, there are still some gifts I have yet to redeem, and other things like that. But we'll figure it out as we go. Oh, yeah, I say I'm stock up and I already ran out of Brave Balls. If it's any assurance, they're kind of like the least memorable Pokeball. Like, normal Pokeballs you at least use for the Go Plus. Ultra Balls are the best ones. Well, let's see how it goes from there. Yeah, the spawn pool here for electric types was kind of also like part of the reason why I didn't want to start until after. Like, I didn't mind starting late, because even though like it's 12:30 local time, and the Incense Day started at 11, but like they had 2 hours of electric type. I mean, like, I can kind of get like maybe from a game balancing standpoint that like dragon types are better, so it's a situation you think you could get away with having the electric hours be twice as long as the dragon type hours. That kind of comes off a little cheesy to me. Freaking turn! I don't think we're even 5 turns in, and we already got a hidden block on the board. God, I love Mario Party! It's been way too long since I've seen this dumb stuff happen. Let me see if I can like get a gauge of what's going on. It looks like everyone's like spending their money to like get to the star before they actually get to the star. I mean, like, I'm gonna try not to like come off too tutorial-y and not try to explain everything of how Mario Party works unless people ask. So I'm going off this very narrow, I'll admit, assumption that we all here know what Pokemon Go is, and all know what Mario Party is. But if there's ever any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll be happy to elaborate. Because explaining things is an easy way for me to actually find things to talk about. 2 + 6 is 8.
Finish!
Wow, Peach got diddly squat from that game. Amazing. You're supposed to be one of the most brilliant CPUs in the world, Princess. And you couldn't even do simple math. Just fantastic. Also, I could probably take away the setting up. I kinda just remembered that I had it there in the first place. There we go. I asked how's my setup, but I don't know if anyone was actually gonna respond. I reworked the whole community day setup specifically for this particular community, or this event. Besides, like, the community day one was outdated because I was still using the graphic from like Mega Mike Community Day, even though I've done several other events not relating to. Was it all the way back from Mega Mike Community Day? I kind of forgot that we even had a Mega Mike Community Day, even though I was just saying we did. Also, I had to catch this Mareep already, right? Come on, Mareep. Come on home with us. Yeah, that's the sign of a Mareep that's already got a happy hole with our Pokeball. And I guess the fun thing is, like, with all the spawns I have... Did I really catch this one too already? Or did I just get so sidetracked that I never actually threw the Pokeball? Well, apparently not. So, like, I'm happy about this. If you couldn't tell already, even though, like, I'll admit, like, it's not the most interesting spawn pool for Incense Day in a long time, I'm still pretty happy about it. I guess for one, it's been forever and a half since we last had Incense Day. And even longer since I've actually played, quote-unquote, a Mario Party game on stream. But also, like, I just find this a fantastic opportunity to get XL candy, especially for Mareep. I mean, like, it's not like you really need a Mega Ampharos for anything in this game, because unless you, like, want to, it's more of a want than a need. Because, like, if you need to give your Dragon-type Pokemon a boost in the raid, make a Charizard X exist, and Electric types, like, granted, there are situations where Ampharos has the edge because it's the only Mega Electric type in Pokemon Go currently. But there's also the parallel that Mega Venusaur is in the game, so, like, the perfect example is with Kyogre coming and being a thing? Hold on, I just... Whenever Bowser's on the field, we have to pay attention to what's going on. Come on, Bowser, bring in the chaos. Ooh, man, it's our first Bowser minigame. That's what I was saying. I was basically saying, like, Mega Venusaur does a lot of things that Mega Ampharos could probably do. Just because, like, grass and electric both cover the water typing. So, like, Mega Venusaur is actually kind of, like, this would be a perfect opportunity to use Mega Ampharos with Kyogres in raids. If it wasn't for the fact that Groudon's in raid too, and Mega Venusaur covers both of them. That said, I'm still gonna max out my Ampharos. So, like, I'll take all the little candies I can get for it along the way. Of course, a shiny sheep or two would be nice, especially with all the things I've been hearing in the background about them being boosted and all. Oh, okay. Maybe that's the downside of making the computers in this game hard. They're just gonna get away from me. They're just gonna come in and be like, oh, you think you got me trapped? We're gonna run away. And that's a little disappointing in of itself. Let me just check up on some Pokemon that we've caught. Maybe, like, just take a little opportunity to see if any of them are worth holding on to. Maybe get another XL candy or two along the way. Yeah. Nothing too fantastic quite yet. But the event's still young. Yes, one more Mareep candy for the pile. You can see, like, Cotton Falcon, I think I've, like, leveled up once or twice beyond 40 already. I'm kind of wondering, like, I know there's a... Because the community talks about it so much, I know that there's an event, or I know that there's, like, a level coming up where you have to max out, like, 3 Pokemon, even to the point of using XL candy. I forget, I can't tell if the game, like, doesn't keep track of the Pokemon you max out before or after you reach the level before. Like, let's just assume that it's level 47. And to get to level 48, I have to max out a Pokemon several levels. Or max out 3 Pokemon. If I were to max out, like, Cotton Falcon at, like, level 44, the level I'm currently at, would I still have to max out 3 other Pokemon? Or would I have to... Or would Cotton Falcon count as one of them, even though I did it well before being told to max out Pokemon? I probably will, like, leave it at, like, level 49.5 or level 49. And just in case. But it's a thought that comes to my mind. And also, like, I feel like even with this Instance Day, unless we get a flat-out Community Day, I'm probably not gonna have enough XL candy to actually do anything with Mareep. Maybe not, though. Especially because I feel like Mareep's has actually been a normal spawn for this particular season. I might be able to, like, catch a Mareep, or even a Flaffy or wild freaking Ampharos every now and then, and actually be able to get a cool spawn, or get some XL candy along the way. I guess it's a nice thing about, like, hunting for Marep XL candy. Like, there's not, like, besides this, there's not gonna be a single... There's not, like, a community level event to get the candies for that level up. Oh, you count as an electric spawn? No. Sorry, I thought I saw the Aurora coming around as no pass. I wonder how long it's gonna take until we get, like, real chaos going on in here. So far, no one's gotten a single star. I'll admit, I kinda just picked this stage for a thematic theme because, like, Cloud's fluffiness, and Mareep's a fluffy sheep, and Ampharos Mega Form has, like, all the fluffy Cloud-like stuff. I did not take design into account when picking out a stage to do. Oh, come on, Toad. You had an opportunity to bring us some excitement. Like, it probably wasn't the smart play. Hey, Level! Welcome! Don't worry, you didn't miss much. These computers aren't really doing much of anything, and I only like started the Pokemon Go catching like less than half an hour ago. How's it going with you? As I'm saying, like, I kind of was a battle for a while, but main goal here today is just to try to get as much Candy XL. Meh for the Pokemon, meh for the event, or meh for the lack of anything exciting happening so far. Either way, like, I have my expectations low. I'm just looking forward to doing this exact type of stream setup, because it feels like it's been forever. Like, I don't even think you saw the last time I did this particular type of stream. It's kind of fun, because, like, it works perfectly for me. It's just, like, there's just been other activities kind of work out going, oh, how you're doing. Yeah, to be fair, with the way the world is, meh is a perfectly valid response. Hopefully, like, hanging out on the stream and that, like, helps, though. What's special about Mareep Day is a good question. Well, like... Well, one is an Incense Day, so... The game gives you, like, 3 sets of incense. Like, by free, I mean, like, you go to the shop, and you can get one for, like, 1 Pokecoin, it'll pop up over there. But it alternates between, like, 2 hours of Electric-type Pokemon, and 1 hour of Dragon-type Pokemon. The 2 main things I'm looking for this event is just, like, more Mareep, because apparently the chance of getting a shiny Mareep has been boosted, and maybe some of the other Pokemon specifically spawning off the incense. But also, I need Bagon. Which is dumb, because, like, ever since Bagon Community Day, I've never really been excited to see a Bagon in my entire life. But ever since this Hoenn event happened, and we have the checklist, yeah, that's the thing keeping me away from those 3 silver pinnet berries and an incense. So I'm mostly just, like, looking forward to the Dragon Hour and getting a Bagon. I think they originally said that, like, Stunfisk was going to be the rare spawn during, like, the hours focused around Electric types, and Bagon is going to be the rare spawn during the hours of Dragon types. But I've seen a couple of people do this, like, people who have, because it's based on local time, people who have their time zones earlier ahead than I do. I've seen them do this, and I've seen them, like, get Bagon without too much trouble. So I think as long as we, like, play the whole hour, we'll be able to get a Bagon just fine. Okay. How it works is 11 to 1 is Electric Hour. So in like 9 minutes it'll swap over to Dragon Hour. And then like on my local time again, when we go from 1 to 2, it'll swap back to being Electric type Pokemon for 2 hours, and then swaps back to being an hour of Dragon types. There's a nice graphic done by a couple of gaming. I think I mean, like, I don't have to play the game right now. So I could probably just, like, look it up real quick. A couple of the gaming. Though it would probably be good if I, like, get into the overworld screen, and in case we, like, have something like a mine, I'm, like, chilling, I'm saying, hi, can you play with me? Events. Where is it? Oh, this is their website. It apparently hasn't been updated as recently as their Instagram has, to say the least. The short answer to your question is, in my time, 1 o'clock your local time zone will be when Dragon Hour starts. Here it is. I'm not sure it'd be easier for me to, like, download this graphic or just, like, set up the stream to do a screen capture specifically of this. Let's see. Apparently this is the way I'm approaching it, so this is the way it's gonna stay. So I will admit, I am fluffing up this event a lot more than it actually deserves to be. Okay. But I mean, like, as long as you make your own fun, that can be fun in and of itself. Alright. Should be on the desktop. Mareep, sheep, beep. Yeah, it's like, I don't want to keep it up there, because it's kind of blocking the Pokemon Go stuff a little bit. And, I mean, like, I don't know if it'd be too small if it's in this upper left corner there, right next to the shiny box. That little blue box is where I'm gonna keep any shinies that would catch on stream. But yeah, as you can see here, everyone still has... Oh, Yoshi has like frickin' 7 stars. When did that happen? I'll make it big for like 2 seconds though. 11 to 1 is gonna be just electric types. 1 to 2 is dragon types. 2 to 4 is electric types again, then like 4 to 5 is dragon types. So unfortunately, like, there's only like 2 hours of this like practically all day event that have dragon type spawns, and the electric types take up all the other ones. But at least, like, I'm here for the Mareep, TBH, and I am getting my Mareep, so I'm content with that. And also, like, Scumph is supposed to be, like, the rarest spawn, and we've gotten several already. And, you know, I'll just keep it up here in the alert box, just for reference. Like, if someone else asks us in the future, I can just, like, make that box big, and I don't have to go hunting for it again. Man, oh, wow, I feel like I'm missing out. When did Yoshi get 2 stars? I know it's, like, literally talking about practically everything else. But alas, I don't know. Finish! At least no one lost stars. I feel like this is... Another thing is that I feel like this is the only time in Mario Party I'm rooting for the Bowser spaces, because, like, pure chaos. I don't know, the concept of pure chaos. Fun thing about Mario Party 5. There are no items in Mario Party 5. This is when they introduced the orb mechanic for, like, 3 games in the series before they went... Bowser time! Yes, I got 2 viewers and 2 followers last night. Congrats! I'm glad the streaming thing is working out for you. Alright, what is Mario Bowser gonna bring to the table this time? Okay, so we got Kitchen Cooking right away. Scaling Cauldron. What is this one again? Oh, it's like... I feel like you could make a cartoon out of it, where, like, rabbits hide from the hunter and they hide in a pot, but they accidentally get cooked instead. I don't know, I'm kind of like mixing up really old Bugs Bunny cartoons and really obtuse ways. It is what it is. Technically, I'm not playing Mario Party right now. I have it set up so the computers are playing, that way I can focus on Pokemon Go. If I get really bored with just catching the Pokemon though, I might like swap one of the computers into a human player and like intervene a turn or 2. And like, we can mess around with these guys all we want. It's a whole gimmick behind this type of stream. Like, if we feel like someone's winning too much, we can mess around with their CPU settings to even up the game, or like, if you got like personal beef with Toad, we could like mess around with Toad's CPU settings just because we have beef against Toad. I didn't use Toad as an example for any particular reason. And the Mario Party in particular we're doing is Mario Party 5. Again, like, this is Mario Party 4 was the last game where they had items traditionally for a good long chunk of the series. Basically for as long as Hudson was actually making the games. So in Mario Party 5, they introduced a concept known as capsules, which are kind of like pseudo items, but also traps. You can, in this game, you don't buy any items, you don't buy any capsules. You can only get them from this capsule machine, and it's completely random what you get. There may be times you get the equivalent of a Bowser space from this capsule machine, where it's just like you get a capsule and it's a Bowser capsule, and it's just like Koopa Kid comes out of nowhere like, hey, that's a sweet capsule, I'm gonna use it on you and put a space myself on the board. But yeah, like, the thing is, like, even though all the items are free because you can only get them from the capsule machine, in the same breath, you also have, in order to use an item on yourself, you have to spend coins. The weird thing about Mario Party 5 is you can do this with any item or any orb, even if it's obviously intended to be an orb that you place as a trap on the board. So, like, for example, there's a trap that you can place where you can have a bomb blow up on someone, and typically you just throw that like a couple spaces ahead or a couple spaces behind you for someone else to land on. Or you can spend like 30 coins to use it on yourself to blow yourself up and spend 20 more coins. There's real dumb stuff in this game. I mean, I was gonna sugarcoat it a little bit and just say like chaotic, but it's silly. Like, it's a they clearly refined this in future Mario parties, where like you can, where like the orbs that are obviously meant to use on yourself, you just use on yourself, and the orbs that are obviously meant to be traps, you can only throw on the board, and like shops come back and little things like that. There's like some random agents of chaos in the mix. Oh, it's 1 o'clock now. Something tells me that I'm not gonna be able to. Feels like I'm gonna have to give an early departure to this Megamite. Ooh, and see, like, this is like the equivalent of Boo. I guess because they were thinking, oh, Boo's a playable character in this game, so we can have Boo steal from Boo, even though in later games they literally have Boo steal from Boo. So they introduced the Chain Chomp to take its role. That just adds to my point, like, if you're lucky enough to land on these particular spaces, you can do... I guess the fun thing about it is, like, it forces the player to decide, like, do I try to throw this ahead? If I really want to use an item, do I try to throw it ahead and try to land on it myself? Or do I just spend the coins to use it to guarantee that I get the effect from it? Even though I said it was dumb earlier on, I admit that that's, like, there's fun little things you can do like that just you couldn't do in any other Mario Party. Even though you could say it's more refined, the more open nature of it kind of results in a little bit of creativity. But then again, it's Mario Party, so I doubt you ever really get to have any... You rarely have, if ever have, any opportunities to have that high-level brain to your tea. But it's the thought that counts. And what do you know, it's Dragon Hour. Now, I've heard a couple mixed things of if, like I was alluding to before. I've been hearing a lot of things about Marep itself being shiny boosted, but I don't know if, like, the other Pokemon Incense are. I heard that they were. I heard from other people that it was just Marep. Like, I heard from some people that, like, it was boosted down to 1 out of 25. But I've heard other people say that it was specifically Marep that had a shiny chance boost up to 1 in 25 instead of like 1 out of 125. I guess if we get any purple sheeps in the stream, we'll kind of have an idea in itself. No, shoot, I was like maybe 2 seconds away from actually being able to jump in on a mini game. I get no dragon spawns yet. Well, I mean, to get a trip pinch, because the game's being weird. Only Mareeps. Wow, the Mareeps really like you then. Yeah, the Mareeps are spawning for both the Electric and Dragon Hours, because 1, it's their event. But 2, like, as part of the celebration, it's weird they decided to celebrate Mega Ampharos of all Megas. I'm not gonna complain, because I love this glorious boy. But I will admit that it's weird. But Mega Ampharos is Dragon Electric type, so that's why they chose Dragon and Electric type Pokemon for this instance state. That's the point I was really trying to get at. But hopefully, like, you get a Mareep, or anything besides a Mareep sometime soon. Like, I do admit that I really hope that one of these spawns ends up being the Bagon that I'm looking for. I'll be a little bit salty if I go through this entire hour, especially when everyone's been telling me that it's just fine. You get your Bagon, no problem. But if I don't get that Bagon I need for the Hoenn research at least once, I don't know if I'll be able to contain my salt. But like, Scumfist was supposed to be the quote-unquote rare one for the Electric Hour, and you saw how many Scumfists that we got on stream. If you haven't, I don't think it'd be that much work to actually pull it up. Scumfist, 1, 2, 3. I mean, like, not as many as I thought, but I also only played for like half an hour of that electric event. And I got like 3 of them. You need Bagon and Pulse. Or Pulsel. I always called it Pulse. I know some people call it Pulse, or Pulsel and Minum. I always did like Pulse and Minum. But I mean, like, I guess if they say in the anime in a certain way, then that has to be the only way you say it. At least until we get a Pokemon game where there's actual voice acting, then I'm just making up excuses, I suppose. Yeah, I guess, like, the last time we did Instance Day, it was a little more exciting because, like, it wasn't featuring a Pokemon that already had a Community Day. But at least it's a Community Day Pokemon that I never get sick of. But, like, so, it kind of, like, ties into some of the other spawns and kind of what makes it a little bit more meh. Like, let's pull up that list of Pokemon that are supposed to be popping up again. Like, half the dragon types in this dragon pool aren't even dragons, they just evolve into dragons, like Horsey and Trapinch. Few of them are from the same family. Swablu, like, I think it's just Rutini and Bagon. I mean, I guess they don't want to, like, put too many rare dragon types in there. I get that, because let's be honest with ourselves. How busted it would be if Gibbles were popping up for this instance day. It would be nuts. The problem is, like, that sort of thing only works once. Like, once you do like a major rare Pokemon and heavily feature it once, you never get the same charm again. Hence, it's happened to me with Dratini. It's happened to me with Bagon. Like, freaking Salamence, especially with his old Community Day move. It is one of the best dragon types in the game. Like, I think only Rayquaza outclassed it. And considering Rayquaza is a legendary Pokemon that you probably have to raid a lot to get a lot of candy for, it's a perfectly legitimate reason to have a full team of Salamances. But, like, I got so many on Bagon Community Day, and this was back when it was only 3 hours long. They kind of just lose a little bit of its magic. So it's kind of a weird middle ground to try to have with that part kind of discussion, because yeah, like, I could always use more Gibble. Like, maybe, like, I could get away with, like, 1 Gibble Community Day and still be creating more, because, I mean, that's basically what happened with Go Fest, where, like, I feel like a lot of rare Pokemon like Gibble and Durantan were all over the place. And I still, even with all those Pokemon that I caught for those particular Community Days, I can still always use more. But my point being is, like, eventually if you do that, even with the stuff, like, you actually want several Pokemon enough, eventually if you do that enough times, the whole value of the Pokemon gets lost, because, like, oh, I already have that already, and then it's just, like, a returning thing for newer players, because, like, again, I guess Bagon's a good example. Because if you missed out on Bagon Community, I would highly recommend, like, at least checking out the Dragon Hours. Try to stock up on Salamances and that. I mean, it's a little tricky because, like, December was the last chance to get the Community Day move, and I think because they like featured it in December, they didn't want to bring the ability to evolve up into that move for the whole event. Oh, that reminds me, like, if you have a Metagross, or the pre-evolved form of a Metagross that you're waiting to evolve for a Meteor Mash, evolve it now. Because for the whole event, which you only have like 6 hours left, you actually only can do. You can actually evolve it from. You can evolve it into Metagross and actually get the move. Hence, this Shadow Metagross here is a perfect example. It wasn't. I got this well after Community Days and all that, but for this event, I was able to evolve it up and give it Meteor Mash. Now it's literally one of the strongest Steel-type Pokemon in the game, if not best DPSer in general. By the way, congrats on getting your bag on, Lava Lizard. Hopefully I get mine soon, and then we don't have to worry about the Hoenn challenge anymore. Cause like, it's nice that there was a challenge to it, but I kind of like get the feeling that like the Bagon was so rare that like either it was only possible to find in raids, or it was super rare to the point where you were under the impression where you had to only find in raids. I've asked like several communities several times. Yeah, I asked the community several times if Bagon was raid exclusive, but I feel like no one's answered the question no matter how many times I asked. Like, they've always moved on to other conversation topics. I'm glad their luck's turning around there. Getting all the good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, like, this isn't an incense, but I'll take the extra Stardust. Especially because the whole reason I'm here is to catch some things and watch computers be semi-competent as Mario Party. Maybe it's time to pay attention. Yoshi still is in the lead. Everyone else didn't seem to get any stars. It isn't region exclusive. Well, if you're talking about like the Pokemon are just all the same for this instance event. The time frame is local time, so if you're in a different time zone than me, then you're dragging. Sorry, I saw the coin block out of the corner of my eyes, and I just had to make sure that we didn't have like a crazy star come out of nowhere. Maybe that's where Yoshi got all of his stars. The point being, like, it's all based on local time, so people in different time zones are going to have the spawns happen at different time frames. You know, like, we've cleared out these Pokemon a while back. I think it's time to, like, start meddling. Yeah, we've had a discussion before. I had to catch myself halfway through. Only reason I even finished the sentence was the concept of just on the off chance that people are watching the VOD or lurking. Like, I figure I might as well explain it for them since I started and didn't realize until mid-sentence that there could have been any problem. And I kind of would wish I get more of the rare stuff. But with Horsey, at least, like, 1 has a chance to be shiny, and 2, it's been a long time since I've been... No, I take that back. I was gonna say, like, Seadra and Seaking have their niches in Great League GBL, but I think I'm mixing it up with Sylph League. Because I remember, like, powering up a Sylph League Seadra to use in a Sylph Cup a while back when I still did that. Oh, so where's my controller? I said that I wanted to have some fun in Metal. Alright, what's Azuki do? Take all of a rival's capsules and use them on the game board. Interesting. And it only costs 10 coins. I'll have to keep in mind that that's an item in our arsenal. Oh, the star is literally right next to me. Maybe I shouldn't buy it. Maybe I shouldn't take the bridge. Yep. Sounds pretty typical, like, take control of Koopa Kid just to get all the glory of being a star. Oh, Bagon, 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 Bagon. Finally. No sparkling, but I'm not gonna complain. Wanna ride the wind gondola? Let me catch this Bagon and check the map real quick. That will take me over there, and I'm pretty sure that's practically the opposite direction of the star. But also it's free. Well, there doesn't seem to be too many options to get out of here, so you know what? It's free. I'll take it. I'll take it with the hopes that it helps me actually. Oh, it actually goes literally the direction where the star is. Maybe I should let the computers take control. They seem to know what they're doing more than I am. You know what? I should have like made a little note at the start of the stream. And awesome, yeah. That marks the completion of the collection challenge. And doodly-doo. Oh right, it's a mini-game. I actually am playing this time. Avoid pushy penguins as they march to the sea. The last player standing wins. I mean, this one is simple to grasp, hard to master. Essentially, the goal is to not die. Also, don't get too close to the left or right, because you can fall off. Or, I guess it would be my character's left. R general up and down. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Come on, come on. This. The problem with this game is, like, if you start to fall behind, it seems to be very bad to catch up. It's like, it's the mindset of once you start to lose, once you feel like you're losing, then you've lost before the game even ends. I think it would be a fun goal to try to get Koopa Kid to win it. I mean, like, it's also a bigger, longer match, so I don't want to extend it out too long either. Pardon me, I just need to hydrate. Well, it's not 2 bag-outs in a row, but it's pretty darn close. Yeah. Bag-ons, bag-ons, and more bag-ons. I kinda wonder what's going on for Toad's big brain at the moment. Dang it, Toad freaking sniped the star from me. Well, it's good to know. It's good to know that, like, our results with actually getting the bag-ons are matching up with the game, or with what other people have been saying about their luck with the bag-ons. Alright, it's my turn. Let me just check the map real quick. Yeah, so close yet so far. I mean, but the next star is also on this island, so it's not a total loss. Can't really think of anything I can do to screw over. I have a lot of coins, so it's worth keeping that in mind, but right now I can't think of much to actually screw over Toad. I just gotta get lucky. Speaking of lucky, here's the exact opposite of that. Oh, it's my turn. The next event is Bowser's Shuffle. Fun! 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 And of course, I'm sent literally as far away from the star as I possibly could have been. And Peach took my spot. I guess it's not as bad as Yoshi taking it. But you know what? I think I'm gonna trust Koopa Kid's big brain. Oh, I remember now. It is based on the controller slot, so like, cause I'm in player 1 slot, I can only mess around with Koopa Kid. But if I take my GameCube controller and put it into slot number 2, well, maybe I should wait until I swap the controller outside this menu that I picked as player 1. Pause as player 2. Unfortunately, like, I lost my opportunity to actually screw around with Yoshi. And I do have Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's been months since I played it. In fact, I don't think I've played it since... Take the time that you asked last... Oh, did I screw up the game? Or am I, like, still controlling Koopa Kid? Point being, I have not played it in a long time. Yeah, and I'm not... I just haven't really, like, had an interest to play the game in all that time frame, is the general idea. Now I'm like getting confused. Is it really all... Oh, I think I got so sidetracked. I was controlling Koopa Kid and never actually controlled Koopa Kid. Let's try this again. Should be a computer this time. Like, Yoshi is literally right on top of the star. I don't think I can do anything. Sorry, Lucky Panda, I'm not adding anyone at the current time. And welcome back. You're back so quickly, Lapa, that I didn't even realize that your stream crashed. Kind of wondering what I actually would need to like really like bring up the hype around here, because like it's not like I'm gonna magically get like 20 million XL candy from a single Mareep, so like the hype moment there isn't exactly gonna last. Also, I think I missed my opportunity to actually like take control of Yoshi and screw him over. Oh, no, Yoshi loses last, it's fine. But... there also isn't really much I can do. I can't even, like, mess around with his capsules at all or anything. Do I dare? It just feels rude. No? You say you don't need a star? That's a first. Okay, it was funny once. But I think I gotta make a rule with myself that I'm not allowed to do that again. That just seems like way too easy of a way to mess around with the computers. It works the first time because, like, it's a thing you never do. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of just waiting for something to happen. I mean, like, if I actually was near any raids, I could probably even, like, do one of those just to give us something else to do, something interesting to note. But as you can see, no gyms, no stops for miles around here. No, what I was going to say before is that I'm kind of like taking a little bit of the sentiment of the game, or taking the music game. Like this soundtrack just is like a classic to me. Like part of it's probably nostalgic, but it just gives the music in Mario Party just gives off a bit of a homey feeling, where you're like, just like it's comfort food for your ears. Nevertheless, I'm gonna... Says the stream crash. I didn't hear. Short answer, no. It'd be too much to it's already a lot to multitask between, like, playing this game and streaming. I don't think I can multitask another game on top of it. Plus, half the reason I haven't played the game in several months is just, like, Smash Bros. Just doesn't click with me. I liked it for like the first couple months, or maybe even the first year the game came out, and then it's just like, cool, I'll come back for the trailers, because they put a lot of quality effort into making those trailers, and they're nice. But actually playing the characters and actually playing the games, like, doesn't exactly click with me. It is tempting. But I think just, like, I'm already finding myself, like, segmenting, keeping the commentary quality up. Let's focus on the task at hand. But clearly we need to do something to spice up this action, because apparently Toad and friends aren't doing enough themselves. But Toad, I guess, could prove me all wrong with this duel. This is where it starts getting fun! Yeah, I really wish I would have had the foresight to turn them on the easy for... I don't think it would have really made a difference on this game, but... Oh wait, is Lakitu a visual tell of who's actually in the lead? I'm gonna have to actually pay attention to see who actually wins this minigame now. Because one of those, like, tap the button as fast as you can. No. Not even close. Finish! It has been forever and a half since I've played this game. But I guess there is also the concept that... I thought like that was just a visual thing I overlooked. Yoshi has gone... Yoshi is too powerful. I do not regret making him lose out on getting a star at all. I think we actually need to do more to stop Yoshi. Actually bring a little bit and even out the game. So, return the game. Oh shoot, I was hoping that I could like catch Koopa Kid before he rolled the dice block so I could like use his orb to make Yoshi lose his orbs, but I guess like all he had was a Polo Boo. It's not like I'm missing out on screwing him over that much. Maybe Bowser will do the work for me. The next event here is the Bowser Revolution. And of course, like, I'm the only one, Mareep. You're not gonna find someone else to love you like everyone else has expressed their dissatisfaction of it being a Mareep event. They rather have the Bagons and what? Oh, okay, to be honest, like like Voltorb, like Shiny Voltorb, like if you weren't part of that one Safari Zone event, then like someone like me could really use a shiny Voltorb. I wasn't too excited because like the Kanto event's coming up, So I'll probably get a Volt, probably get more Volters than I want or need. But I guess it's possible. I guess I gotta like be careful not to overhype the Kanto event for myself anyways. Cause I get the feeling that's very easy to do when like the biggest draw point for it is recatch all 150 Pokemon again. Some of the shiny rates are boosted. And whenever you go in an event and say some of the shiny rates are boosted, people's expectation of how boosted those shinies get, those expectations get boosted pretty high. To the point where people are inevitably going to disappoint themselves. And it's a little hard to ponder out an idea of all that. Wow. Now we're in, I kind of already feel like I'm losing steam. Like, this would be fun to do on my own. But at the same time, like, I mean, like the Amazing Island stream that I did the other day. I enjoyed myself, but I just for some reason wasn't feeling up to. I was struggling to like come up with things to talk about, or like even feel up to talking. It's a little weird. Like I feel up to talking, but I kind of only reason that I don't is because my voice kind of like feels a little strained already. Not quite sure what it is. Maybe just like we got the fire going in and it's all heated. The house is heated up and like taking the moisture out of the air. I don't know, Koopa Kid seems to be doing pretty good for himself. Wonder if there's anything short of like literally making Yoshi lose another star we can do to help. Wanna ride the wind gun? Change settings. Oh, what's this? Here I was just telling myself we have to make a rule not to that if we're gonna sabotage a certain CPU, we can't just use them. Yeah, that's like an interesting thing about it. Like that would normally be a trap, I think. But Yoshi just used it on himself to get like a major move boost and actually put himself frickin' towards the star again. Yoshi, I know like we're normally cool buds and all that, but this is Koopa Kid's stream. You're taking a little bit of glory out of Koopa Kid. Like frickin', you have like a whole video game career ahead of you. Meanwhile, Koopa Kid like gets the hack shit as soon as Hudson goes away from making Mario parties. What I'm saying is you have forever to live while Koopa's life is kind of limited. So it's kind of... You have all the time to have a happy day. Koopa Kid doesn't. Give Koopa Kid a happy day. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to meddle. Wow, this game just is not letting up on the Bagons. Here I was begging for Bagons, and now that I have the one I need, I can't stop getting them. Pretty please. Okay. I mean, I'm not even sure why I'm catching this Bagon. Like, I probably have more Bagon candy than I know what to do with. But I mean, that is probably one of the better things in this event, so I guess my seeking is that in and of itself justifies it. Okay. I'm gonna pop in this Koopa Kid, like, and I'm gonna let Peach see what she has in store. Wait, no, you're not gonna use that Flutter? You're just gonna frickin' throw the Flutter Orb on the board? I mean, that's... was what I was saying before about just like the crazy things that you can do in Mario Party 5. You gotta remember that there's basically a free star space up in that sector now. And here's another thing, like, you can use a hidden block on yourself to get coins. Obviously, like, it's only 10 coins and it costs 5 coins to use it on yourself. But the fact that you can do it, it's just, what's so amazing about this game? Like, it's gonna be one of those things that appeal to certain people so much, but the people on the opposite spectrum just hate it. The Rainbow Bridge has appeared. Wow. Frickin' free shortcut for Toad there. Alright. So Yoshi has no orbs, so that would be a waste. I think like I have nothing better to do with my turn. I'm gonna just throw one bone orb. Because there's no... I don't really think there's gonna be a situation where I need 2 bone orbs. It kind of reminds me of something in Mario Kart 3, where there's like an item that's automatically gets used. And it's like... it actually talks to you when you try to throw it away because... wait, you're just gonna ditch me? Or something like that? There's like little... I feel like as overrated as Mario Party was back in the days, like we get them so frequently back in the GameCube and N64 era. Looking back at them, they actually feel a little bit underrated just with all the little things that go on behind the scenes. Like, this is gonna sound nuts to say, but this game, Mario Party 5, has one of the better, not only has like the best, like it has a surprisingly good story is what I'm trying to say. Like I was gonna say it's the best story, that might be stretching it a little bit, but this game definitely has the most well-written story. I think my personal favorite story in Mario Party is 4, just because I feel like it fits the party theme perfectly. It's a right button between not a lot of writing and enough to fit the theme. But if you want to talk about, like, give shoutouts to the creators for the effort they put into it all, then freaking this game. You have to give kudos to this game for all the stuff that it's doing. Also, like, this is maybe one minigame that I should have, like, had the computers take control over, but also, holy jeez, I had to go out of my way so hard just to target Yoshi, just to get some action happening over here. Yeah, it was totally for the sake of action and totally not, like, the whole theme of ganging up on Yoshi that this whole stream has devolved into. Alright, I did catch that Mareep, right? Right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, like, go to Dragon Hour, and we'll see how I'm feeling when we get to that point. It's been a hot minute since we actually seen DK have any action on the field though. So what's gonna happen? What will the event be this time? DK minigame! Perfect, more things to distract me from actually catching Pokemon. But I mean, like, there's nothing on this instance right now. I think I can afford to take a little time to actually enjoy other games. Alrighty. Let's see. Divine Climb. Collect as many bananas as you can while climbing the vine. There's a lot more rules to these controls than I remember. Press A to hold or climb vine. L and R is to move left and right. And I guess B if you need to go backwards. Okay, I guess it's not as crazy as I thought it was. Oh shoot, I missed device number 2. Well, thankfully that was just practice. I don't know, I'm kind of like wondering, like, depending on... maybe it'll help me, like, get in the groove of commentating more if we jump over to something like the go Like, I would be down to, like, shiny hunt in Dynamax Adventure. Alright. Need a minute to focus.
Finish!
That didn't go as smoothly as I would have hoped. There's clearly was something I was misunderstanding about all that. Because I felt like I was tapping the button and not even moving at all. Like, was I supposed to hold it and not tap it? And, like, I feel like I'm helping... I feel like I'm sabotaging Koopa Kid more than I'm helping them. And welcome back, Lava Lizard. Oh man, I was kind of, like, complicating, or, like, giving thought to what we can do once this board finishes up. And... assuming that I'm still filling up the streaming afterwards, we can probably like do some stuff in Sword and Shield. Wouldn't mind like opening up a lobby and going through a Dynamax Adventure. Again, we'll have to see like how long this board drags out, because I did like overextend it to try to fit the theme relating to this particular event. But I just figured I'd put the thought in the head. Alright, anyone I can even sabotage with the Uki Orb? Not that I can think of. And... there's the star. What's the quickest route to the star? Probably, this Rainbow Bridge probably takes me to this map, which is exactly where I have to go. So let's start with that. You know what? Bowser time's about to happen. So I'm just gonna leave it up to fate. Putting the controller down and just seeing what happens. Oh hey! I mean, when I was saying see what happens, this wasn't what I meant. But Bowser bonus! Have yourself a pink sheep. Woo! Woo! Pink sheep and Yoshi gets a Czar! This is fantastic. This is the best turn in this board yet. Golden Rat seems like overkill, but I also have like zillions of them. So why not? Yeah, it is boosted. Take my word for it. And how long was that? Like, we started at 12:30, so that was like a little over an hour in. Not bad. I've watched people go through worse. I'm also like feeling more convinced that it's just the Mareep that's boosted and not the other shines. But then again, there's also a stream I was watching last night where like they found a freaking shiny Roselia before they found a shiny Mareep. Something that wasn't even on an instance. They got a shiny for beforehand. But then again, like, from what I was gathering from that streamer, like, first time I'm actually watching them, but I kind of got the impression that, like, they kind of have an imbecility for being unlucky. Maybe I was just misinterpreting the stream from not being on it too often. Those things to think about. Like, it's kind of hard to keep getting myself in the mindset of hunting for Pokemon for XL candy. But I gotta, like, but I'm trying to, like, force myself to do so because there's... the stars are a perfect example. I, like, go through, like, all these Mudkips, Torchics, and Treecko, and I'm like, I don't need any more of those. I've had, like, Community Day for them for, like, 5 times, more or less. But then, like, I remember that, like, Mudkip's actually a pretty good Pokemon in a lot of PvP leagues. And Candy XL would allow it to be even better for Masters. Ooh, fun. I just realized that there's a bomb space on the board and that it's counting down. And I love board chaos. Especially when I have no investment into it. Do I take over yet? I think I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna, like, let the computers... Trust the computers for a little bit. They're on hard. They're not gonna make a stupid mistake. I think we Are we all in agreement that Yoshi's been sabotaged enough? That's not necessarily gonna stop him from sabotaging Yoshi more, but... I completely forgot that Bowser could just, like, flat out do negative star. I mean, like, he always steals stars, but I forgot that the Czar was the thing in this game. Also, hello, slightly more EXP. You've become a little bit less exciting ever since they introduced Pokemon that give out freaking 1,000 Stardust, and they're fairly common, like freaking Shelter. But I mean, I like the Flygon line. I'm not gonna complain about extra Trapinch candy. I just know that I'm not gonna do anything with it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Last 5 turns. There are only 5 turns left, so what will the means be? Koopa Cutters are in first, Yoshi's in second, Peach sits in third, and Toad is dead last. I mean, in dead last. I was like, at this rate, Koopa's gonna win, and it won't be a Mario Party game if it's that easy. So, Toad, I'm gonna give you a trap to turn things around. Muster up some strength and spin the frickin' wheel. Ooh, 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 is that what I think it is? Alright, now on. All spaces have capsule events. That way, no one can guess what's gonna happen. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, what's gonna... So yeah, like... Practically every space is gonna have something going on it now. Which is gonna be fun. Especially when some of them are just traps, like, that you walk by, like this Koopa Bank here, where, like, everyone has to put money into it every time they walk by it. And when I say that out loud, that's not actually very exciting and actually very unfun. But I mean, like, it's a callback to at least Mario Party 4, and I think, like, there's also a mechanic in the N64 Mario Parties, too. Oh man, like, the game just loves me. The game's just giving me all the Bowser love today. And... like, what I'm trying to say is that Bowser events are fun, and I'm all for the chaos of it. Bowser, oh my god, Bowser just is like, you get a Czar, you get a Czar, everyone gets a Czar. Okay. Man, like, if Yoshi is... It's gonna be so funny if, like, Yoshi loses by just 1 star, because I know exactly where that star that Yoshi needed went. And Yoshi remembers, too. I wouldn't be surprised, like, the AI sentient, like, will remember the betrayal I did to it all this time. Like, Yoshi thought he could trust me. He thought I was his Mario. Best buds, going for all the worst situations. And then, what's one random day, I decided to have a little fun and drop him off a cliff. And he can never trust me again. Well, that kinda got a little more dark than I thought it would. Anyways, we got a duel game going on. This one's probably more interesting to play than it is to watch, but... all these blocks are invisible. And I think you just have to be the one that gets the most musical notes at the end. Like, I mean, it's technically a luck-based duel game. When there's a lot of luck-based duel games, which can be a little annoying. But, I mean, this one looks a little bit more skill-based. Like, I mean, you can't tell if you're going to get a music note block or a normal block. But you can at least tell where they are and guess them accordingly. Actually, before I forget, I have a perfect name for that shiny Mareep that we got a little earlier. I'm not sure if it'll all fit. Do I have... Thank you for letting me have this game. Alright, I gotta keep my eye on the competition here. Oh, fun! They do the dual game before the Bowser event. We get to watch 2 people get squished. And I'm sure that's perfectly safe for the family-friendly take, but just in case, I have it off. Bowser Revolution... Oh, it's Bowser Communism. I wasn't paying close enough attention to know who that helps and who that hurts. No, Koopa Kid, don't use it. Oh, Koopa Kid, just because I used a bone doesn't mean you had to use a bone. Like, I know there's no current indication that you ever will need to use that bone, but you just don't know, dude. You just don't know when someone's gonna throw a chain chomp out everything else, and you're just all over the place. And a lot of it says, I got 2 shiny Carvanas from an event like this. Yeah, I think I know exactly what event you're talking about. I forget exactly what they called it, but I know because I got a shiny Carvana from that event too. And I think that was literally the last time I did a Mario Party while incense staying type of event. Because it sticks out clearly in my head. There's probably a clip on it somewhere, but right at the very end when we were getting the results of who won the game, the Carvana turned shiny. And it was glorious. You know what we could do we haven't done in a little bit? Like... Did I even take a picture of our glorious Ampharos friend yet? Oops. Didn't mean to take a third, but I won't complain. And also, with the Smurgle around, we got more stuff to catch. Oh, Yoshi did just get a Miracle Capsule. Now that's like a... Miracle's a fun item. It's a little convoluted how it works, and odds are you will, no matter how much Mario Party you play, you'll never see the Miracle Capsule come into play, which of course is why it's going to get swapped away as soon as Yoshi gets it. It's a choice. Are you familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh? Because the easiest way to explain it is like Exodia from Yu-Gi-Oh, where the whole gimmick is like... is a really rare item. But you have to get 3 of them. You get 3 of them, you basically win the game. Getting 3 Miracle Capsules is basically the equivalent of summoning Exodia. I don't really know Yu-Gi-Oh either, but like as a kid I saw like at least the first few episodes of the show, so I at least know Exodia. I know the Blue Lace White Dragon, I know Exodia, and I know a few other Yu-Gi-Oh stuff from the memes and all that. You used to watch the anime and collect the cards, that's pretty cool. But actually when I think about it, I forget why, but I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards as a kid. Considering like how short-lived my interest in Yu-Gi-Oh was, personally, I'm surprised I did, but I think it was like I might have gotten like a starter pack and then like one of my relatives saw that I had some Yu-Gi-Oh cards and took it as an opportunity to dump all their Yu-Gi-Oh cards they were trying to get rid of. They gave me like a huge plastic bag of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. To the point of not really know what to do. I think what it was, like, I saw the show, saw the cool stuff they did in the show, and wanted to replicate that for myself. Oh, no. Okay, thank goodness. Koopa Kid, this is why I told you don't get rid of the bone. We had a close call there. Man, no. Sorry, I'm a little, like, caught up in the action going on in the game here. So, looks like we're still good. Looks like Koopa Kid's still in the lead. Yoshi's not too far behind though, and now Peach is starting to creep up. Poor Toad's kind of getting left in the dust. I kind of feel bad for using as an example. Yeah, I mean, I kind of exaggerated what the Miracle Capsule did, but when you get 3 of them, Lucky Panda, I'm not adding people currently. And currently does not mean I'm going to change my mind later on in the stream. What was it saying? Kind of impressed that finally of all times, now Koopa Kid is actually using the freaking Yuki capsule. I guess there wasn't really a good opportunity to use it. But really, you're gonna use it to... Oh my god! The miracle capsule's gone! Miracles in the world are dead. Just freaking threw the miracle capsule on the ground, and I'm pretty sure when it's thrown on the ground, it does nothing. Because if you use a miracle capsule, it does nothing. You have to like hold on to 3 of them, and then it like swaps all the stars between 1st place and 4th place. That's what I was trying to say, but kept forgetting to freaking say. And it's probably like just gonna get overridden by someone with all these people throwing their items on the board anyways. Koopa Kid, you fool! Of all the ways that you use that capsule, you used it in the worst way possible. You're a hard computer, I had faith in you. The whole reason why I stopped taking control over you. And now Yoshi's gonna get in the lead. Well, I mean Yoshi's still in 2nd, but it's still way too close for comfort. And it's back over there. I feel bad, because I know we were on our way to that star. And what is it with Yoshi, like, getting exactly what he needs? I think it's time for some divine intervention. Unfortunately, it's a little too late for me to jump in now, but... Oh, that's right, I can update the graphic there with the shiny Mareep that we got. Requires me to actually, like... One more time, Lava. Like... I'm feeling generous today. Like, Yeah, like, if they say the exact same thing twice, that is spamming. If they say it... The point I'm being at... If they spam their friend code a 3rd time, then... We'll time them out, because they had a warning, and I gave them a warning of the warning. And now that I'm saying it out loud, it's official that I want to show patience with people. But if you do nothing but spam your friend code, eventually you are going to get timed out. It's just that we have a quiet enough chat that it's not like... It's infrequent enough and quiet enough chat that it's not that bad. I'm kind of hoping that, like, since I clarified the first time what no actually meant, that we won't need to do a 3rd time. Alright. I mean, on one hand it's good because it's the better of the 2 hours, but this has felt like the longest hour in a long time. This whole Dragon Hour thing. The more I think about it, I think like more of the shinies that I'm actually looking for are in Electric Hour anyways. Pokemon in general that I could use more candies and that are in the Dragon Hour, but the shinies to hunt for, I think are more interesting. I think I want more in the Dragon Hour. Oh! That's just a normal coin block, JK. No need to get excited, like it's not an OP hidden block or something like that. I kinda wanna just double check something, because... Yeah, I got Bag on, which is a cool shiny, but we had Community Day for. Swablu, I swear, is one of the most common shinies in the game that doesn't have a boosted hour. The Electric Hour is, like... When I got on the clock, there's 3 minutes left of Dragon Hour, and then it's gonna swap to 2 hours of Electric Pokemon. But it was probably 4 hours when you sent the chat and when I actually saw it. So, I mean, like, Community Day, Community Day, Community Day, Community Day. Not Skarmory level, but common enough to just have a Community Day. Kind of, like, got one of these already from Go Fest. So, like, I just realized you guys can't see the mouse cursor. Yeah, I'm pointing to it like you can. I definitely need Shiny Voltorb still. I already got a Shiny Magnemite or 2, but it is still a cool enough shiny that I don't mind getting another one. Pikachu, I'm like, but whatever. Technically, It's rare. Mareep is... I've already talked about Mareep. Pulsum item, and nah. I guess it's kind of 50-50 the more I think about it. But, like, Shiny Voltorb in particular. Like, if I'm gonna get one Shiny beyond the Mareep this event, I'd love for it to be the Voltorb. So I guess that's why I'm excited for the swap back over to Electric. That's right. The whole reason I brought up in that tangent was I was going to Google a picture of a shiny Mareep to throw into the shiny box. Because we're well overdue to actually have that in the shiny box. Shiny Mareep, Pokemon Go. I don't know why. My web browser seems to be having some issues pulling things up, but I mean, as long as it's not affecting the stream, I'd rather have trouble pulling up this in the stream. Shiny Mareep. I think I do have to actually put Pokemon Go in order to, like, get the PNG. Don't mind me, I'm just, like, searching around for the sheep. Put the sheep in the hard drive so I can put it on the stream box. Meep. Also, wow. This whole stream and I never had the phone on Do Not Disturb. That is writing dangerous. Here's video graphics. Pokemon Go models. Good. For a minute there, I was worried I was going to go through all that trouble to actually pull up the Mareep graphic, only to realize that I already had it. Lava Bolt. All I want would be a shiny Bagon, shiny Mareep, or a replacement shiny Dratini. All very good things to desire. I mean, they're all very nice shinies. I'd be more excited for the Bagon Dratini myself if I didn't, like, get them on community days. I mean, like, even Dratini, like, if I get... I wouldn't complain about getting a shiny Dratini, because it's been a long time since Dratini Community Day, and it was before we really had all these mechanics that we now have in Pokemon Go, like PvP and other things like that. So, it would be fun to shiny hunt for those Pokemon if only to, like, get a good IV one. And I guess, like, technically I don't have a good IV shiny Bagon, so, like, it wouldn't hurt if it was good. If it was bad... Oh wow, you got Flygon. Did it have the Instance Sparkle, or just in general? Like, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that it's possible. Just double check, you're not mixing it up with Viabra, like the mini Flygon. Like, we're talking Big Dragon here, right? But speaking of, like, sidetracking and getting distracted, let's get our shiny Mareep friend up here to join the stream. Oh, you just evolved a Flygon. That makes a little more sense. Finally got the candies. Yeah, like, this is a pretty good catch-up event for, like, people who missed out on community days and all. They have plenty of opportunities to get candy, like I said. A big reason I'm personally looking forward to this event is to stock up on Candy XL for Mareep. It's a little bit of a shame that, like, they're doing all this stuff to get people XL candy, but if you're not already level 40, you can't get Candy XL. I get it, but I kind of wish that there was a way that they could stockpile on it. Like, if the game would hold on to it until it actually reached the point. But I mean, I guess it also kind of just, like, the whole point of Candy XL is to bring, like, the grind back, like, to try to capture the old days for us hardcore players, where it actually took a long time to actually get the candies to evolve and power up and stuff like that. And I swear I am working on getting... that shiny Mareep on the screen. I just get distracted every other second along the way. Alright, now did I say that I'm learning Mareep Shiny or Shiny Mareep? There, Mareep Shiny. There's our little friend. Oh, that's right, there's a free Wiggler space up in that corner. Remember when I said, let's not forget that she just threw away the equivalent of a magic lamp in that corner over there? Well, I forgot, and there it is. Magic Lamp doing Magic Lamp Sings. I guess we can't... Yeah, we probably can still count Toad out of the picture. Toad is pretty far behind. He needed that boost, but he needs a lot more to even be relevant in this match. Especially when there's, like, I think we were down to, like, the last 2 turns. I don't even think, like, there's even a point jumping in at this point. Wait, when did Yoshi get a golden mushroom? And, like, is there even anything that Yoshi is winning? And I feel like that needs to change. But I don't know if there's, like, anything I can do when there's, like, practically 1 turn left. And Yoshi's got his freaking speed boost. You know, I wonder if it would have been smart to, if I really was playing along with the game, if I could, like, hang out in that circle with the Flutter Orb and see if you can actually, like, farm start. Oh, it is literally the last turn. You know what? It's all up to fate at this point. Might as well just keep my hands off it. Magic Koopa exchange all capsules. Well, I mean, it was the last turn, so, like, no one's really gonna use any capsules they were still holding on to. Anyways. So, I think, like, once we finish up this stream here, once we finish up this board, probably, like, take a quick water break to, like, rest my voice a little bit, and maybe, like, get some extra water in me. And maybe we'll do, like, 1 or 2 Dynamax adventures. Stream's kind of been going for at least an hour and a half at this point. So, like, it's not like we're getting close to the average length of a stream anyways. Alright, that's right, I took the pictures of Ampharos there and I never actually bothered to feed him. Remind me when we get to the results screen. And I'll actually, like, so I can actually, like, get a picture of Ampharos right on the spot. Wonder, like, why won't Cotton Falcon pay attention to me? It might be just a loading issue with the... that. But you know what? If you're not shiny, then I don't care. I mean, I don't really even... It's hard to even care about shiny minimum. As is. But I want to get into play for when we get to the final moment. Go ahead and come down and look at this point. Comes down to bonus stars and it's already not looking good because Yoshi freaking got 2 of them already. Koopa Kids got 1, but I mean Yoshi's still in the lead. Almost, I think like Yoshi, I think like Koopa Kid has to win this happening star. Will you evolve Mareep? No, Toad. Toad, you're not even relevant to this game. You're gonna throw everything off. Oh. Timing. Alright. No. Close enough.